Hey guys, what's going on? Come back at you with a little bit more of that weekend wisdom. And for the past week or so, I've been wanting to talk to you guys, whoever is out there listening, about conspiracy theories. Now, I've got a lot of time involved in this, and I want to start off by saying we should really stop calling them conspiracy theories at this point. And I guess there's a lot of different theories out there, and a lot of them are pretty crazy and have no foundation in logic whatsoever. Unfortunately, people are entitled to their opinion, whether or not you agree with it. So we're going to have to see these perspectives, right? But the thing is that conspiracy theories, and I've heard quite a few people say this, but it actually was a term used by the government, or I wouldn't even say the government, the people who are controlling the government, to misinform and make people misinterpret the information they're being given, right? So if I give you truth about aliens, great one, because just recently, you've probably seen it online, mass media is releasing that the Pentagon has admitted to UFOs, right? It's like, they're here, which is mind-blowing. And I have a feeling that everyone's just going to be like, okay, you lied to us for 60, 70, 100 years, whatever it was, and we're just going to keep going on about our day. I hope that doesn't happen, but that's my intuition as to what's going to happen. But I got to backtrack here. Okay, so, aliens, misinformation. Hold on a sec. Damn good thing I was recording, because I was able to just jump back, boom, got it. Okay, misinformation. Aliens, blah, 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 blah. So, especially with the term conspiracy theory, what they're doing is when you are or someone presents information that goes against the normal, right? Goes against the standardized, like, this is fact within society, it's slapped with, boom, conspiracy theory. Right? And automatically, people who talk about these things, associate with these things, or bring these up, they're labeled with, they're labeled right away. You put them in a box. And I did a video about how labels are limiting your reality, and that's a whole other subject. But you automatically resist those people, that information. So the idea is not to hide the information, it's to make you misinterpret it or just not want to bring your attention to it, because that's what gives it power. It's when you acknowledge these things that it actually comes out there, and they can't stop that. They can only manipulate how you perceive your reality, right? And that is the idea behind conspiracy theories and misinformation, as well as what they will do, and you have to be careful for this, is they will release part of the story. So over the last couple of years now, there's been documentaries coming out. There's a really good one that I think is just top notch. It's called Unacknowledged on Netflix. If you like UFOs, you want to learn more about it, check that out. That's the real deal. But what they've been doing is they've been slowly releasing information. They're like, okay, Project Blue Book's over here. Oh, wow, the government's looking at UFOs. This is crazy. The Roswell, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, boom, UFOs are here. Aliens are real, right? Now it's just like smacking. It's just this, like, slowly feeding you the information so you don't really pay attention to it. They do the same thing with when they want to put through controversial bills in the government, right? There'll probably be one little statement, if anything, in the news, and then they'll just act like nothing's happening. Boom, and then all of a sudden, your rights are gone. Just like that, right? So, I think the most important thing to realize when you're looking at conspiracy theories is to realize that they're not conspiracy theories. They're truth. They're information. Don't box in that information. Some of it is bullshit. That's just, that happens. People bullshit for whatever reason, right? But that doesn't mean that, part of the information isn't true. Or other people talking about a similar subject aren't crazy. You know, they could be saying something that actually makes some sense. The other really important thing for you guys to do is use your intuition. Do what feels good, and don't allow other people to give you an opinion. Right? Even me, if you hear me telling you what you think, what you should think, you should in your head be like, shut up, Mr. Inner Power. You don't get to tell me what to do. And if I realize I'm doing it, I apologize. All right? Because if you watch the media, news, and I don't watch news at all. I can't do it. But if you watch, and I do sometimes when my dad's watching it or family members or whatever, if you actually watch it, a lot of the time they are not giving you information. They're giving you their opinion, right? And that may seem harmless, but that's not what the news is about. It's news. You know, it's supposed to be like information, like these are the facts. But unfortunately, the purpose of media nowadays is, and maybe it was the beginning is why they created it. I don't really know. But it's to direct your attention and your knowledge, the way you feel about a situation. If you watch so recently, the Black Lives Matter protests. Now, I'm not even going to get into that. I think it's a great movement, but I think some people are doing some really stupid things. If you watch the news about it, they avoided talking about the fact that there is still extreme racism in our world. To this day, and it's not just towards black people. That's just where the fire started. But they just would not admit it. They would say, "Oh, there's rioting here," and yada yada yada. Oh, it's the Black Lives, and they would give it that name, but they would call it riots. They wouldn't call it protests. They wouldn't show anything positive about the situation. They wanted to fill you full of the fear, the rioting, the looting, the people getting angry. That's all they wanted you to see. Because on the other side of that, on what we're really trying to or want to accomplish with these protests is peace and love and just fucking happiness, right? Coming together, not hating each other. Is that so hard to ask for? And I think that's it. I mean, I just hope, especially nowadays, and I've almost forgot, COVID-19. That's a whole other thing, guys. Believe what you want. But here's what I saw happened. The media told us about this scary, dangerous new disease, and without any information, any other, outside thought, second opinion, it just fucking, we just folded. We accepted what we were told, and now we're stuck in lockdown. It's coming out now. I'm gonna tell you something. My prediction is, and I guess it's kind of my prediction and someone else as well. If you know Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, he's awesome. But we're gonna be told that it's gonna ease up, and then something's gonna happen. It's either COVID's gonna come back, or there's going to be some sort of new disease. Probably going to stick with COVID. It's more believable. Who fucking knows these days? Or something is going to come back where they're going to say, no, you got to wear a mask now for another year. Or we got to lock down this. They're going to continue this. They're going to keep finding a way for us to just stay in lockdown or keep going down. They just want control. That's my opinion. That's my beliefs. You don't believe that? Hey, good for you, Keep being yourself. Find your truth. Find your inner power. Whatever that takes you, I don't know where that's going to take you. It could be in the totally opposite direction. You could think I'm just some idiot, That's your choice. But as long as you're thinking for yourself and not disregarding a conflicting opinion, okay? Because that's how they get away with all this racism and this separation and this control, is because as soon as we're presented with information that goes against with what we think we know, what we think is the truth, we resist it. They know that's how we work, and they use it against us. All right? So stay safe out there. Just keep that intuition up. Be aware, and take everything you see, hear, listen to, I guess the same thing. Take it with a grain of salt. I hope this helped. Have a wonderful day.